Hi, this is Eyvette from My World of Metaphysics, and today I want to give you my top 5 success tips for 2021. Yes, I want to give you guys some motivational tips to help you guys succeed for the new year. We just left a year that had a lot of chaos, but we're moving forward. And if you want to make those changes to your life, this is the channel to watch. If you're new to My World of Metaphysics, this is the Law of Attraction Metaphysical Life Coaching channel that brings you information in an easy to understand manner to help change your life. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Now let's get started. Now we're going to keep moving. We're going to get to this very quickly so you guys can start putting things to action or start thinking about what are you going to do in your life. Now, before we get to the 5 tips, I have to say something that's very important to me. And that is everything that you want, no matter what year it is, comes from the God within. I always say this to you guys. Nothing that we see, nothing that we create is done by ourselves. It is done by the universe, by the infinite intelligence, the supreme being, no matter what you call it. There's only one God. So it doesn't matter if you call it God, Jesus, Allah, Krishna. Doesn't matter what you call God. The thing is, there's only one. And that God dwells in each and every one of us. In order for you to make changes in your life, you have to seek the God within. Now, let's get to the 5 tips for success for 2021 that I was talking about. Now that I already explained to you that everything comes from within, everything comes from God, let's go through the 5 steps that I believe every one of us need to succeed in 2021. The first thing I would like to say, and you already know this, is visualization. There is absolutely no way you're going to get anywhere in life if you don't see it first. You must see first what it is that you want in order for you to get it. If you want that house, you must know and see first what it is that you want. That's why I tell people, take time, take a couple of minutes, spend some time to yourself to figure out what truly do you want. A lot of people say I want this and I want that and really don't know what they want. Or they want this for this minute and the next minute they want something else. Visualization is powerful. It's one of the most powerful law of attraction steps that you can take. Because without the vision, without seeing it, everything should perish. You have to see first what it is that you want in order to get it. So if you want that new house, know what you want, see yourself having it. See yourself, visualize yourself, seeing this house at all times. Make a vision board. Put pictures around your house of what it is that you prefer. The thing is, keep seeing it, either in your mind, all over your house. When I wanted to create things, I took pictures of things that were similar and I placed it on my refrigerator, placed it on in my bathroom. No matter what it was, I always made sure that it was in my view constantly. By seeing what you want, you are directing your ship in that direction. Now we're going to keep moving on now because it's not only about seeing it, but number 2 is you got to speak that into existence. What do I mean by that? We're talking about affirmations, but some of you guys are probably like, well, Eyvette, I don't know how to say affirmations. I don't know what to do about affirmations. Listen, I'm going to keep this simple for you guys, and I'm going to say it again. This channel keeps things simple. We're not going to make things hard for people to understand. When I say speak it into existence using affirmations, your affirmation is exactly what you say every single day. If you are wanting this home or this car or this job or this love, and you're saying other things to other people at other times, you are actually working against whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Let's just say you want $500, but for the entire day, you're complaining about your bills. You are actually speaking your bills into existence. By you focusing on your bills, stating that you can't pay them and all the hardship that's going on, you are saying an affirmation. That affirmation is one of the opposite of what you desire. If you have a problem in your life, it's okay at some point to be a little fearful. But at some point, you must take control and say, let's move on and get this right. Let's take a step, and this is what we're going to do. You have to start speaking whatever it is that you need or you want into existence. I don't care how you do it. You can say it as an affirmation. You can even say it as if you're speaking to the God within you. Thank you, God, for blessing me with the extra money that I needed. I thank you, God, because right now I'm very happy that you blessed me with this extra money. I used it in a positive way to take care of everything that I needed to take care of. God, you are always on time. You're always there for me, and I thank you. Simply speaking in that manner is an affirmation. Simply speaking as if everything is already taken care of is an affirmation. Remember, affirmations are done as if it is already manifest. Bringing in positive energy, bringing in positive attitude when you say them, when you speak them. That's an affirmation. It's not just saying words that really don't flow with who you really are. The more natural it comes out of your mouth, the more natural it is to you, the more powerful it is. So now we just spoke about visualization and affirmation, speaking whatever it is into existence. Again, you must see it and you must speak it. Stay away from affirmations or words that take you away from your direction. Again, we are on our ship and we are steering this ship in the direction that we are trying to reach. And now we're going on to number 3. Number 3 is powerful. It's determination, people. In that comes a word that I speak about often, and that is action. Listen, you cannot get to the destination that you desire if your ship is at the dock. If you have a vision to go where you want, and if you are speaking it into existence, you will not get there if your ship is at the dock parked. You have to take action. I don't care if it's coming up with what it is that you truly want. That is action. Learning more about whatever it is you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. That is action. Action can just be taking time to go for a walk to get your mind in order. That is action. Action could be being open for that new relationship that you want. Determination and action is powerful. You have to be determined in order for you to get to the destination that you desire. Again, it doesn't matter if it's career, money, love, health, whatever it is, you have to be determined in order to get there. That's why a lot of people that's trying to lose weight don't lose weight, because they're not determined. They say they are, they see where they want to be, and at the same time, they don't take action. They're not determined enough to lose the weight. But those that are actually do. Remember, the God within you can only work through you. And you have to give the God within you the resources to help you. You can't build a house without the wood or the bricks, whatever you want to use for the foundation. You have to have something that God can work with. Now, this leads me to number 4. And it's common. And that is staying away from the negativity. If you want to manifest something in your life for 2021, you cannot focus on the negativity that would take you away from it. You're leaving a year of chaos, a year of many deaths, a lot of ailments, and you're entering a new. A lot of people lost their jobs last year. You cannot move forward unless you leave that behind. You have to close the door, close that chapter of whatever happened and move forward. That is the only way you can do it. If you're taking all that negativity into the next year, oh, my husband left me. Oh, my children don't love me. You are actually bringing that into your present, which is actually creating your future. That's why, again, I tell people, it's okay to know what's happening in the world, but to dwell on it, to focus on it, is another thing. You're actually bringing your consciousness up to the level of that problem or down to the level of that problem and manifesting it into your life. That's when you might hear more people dying, getting sick, or whatever else it may be. You have to stay away from the negativity. Now, I understand we need to know what's going on, but at the same time, it only takes 2 minutes to know what's going on, and there's no need to keep dwelling on it. When you're trying to manifest that house, you don't need to hear people saying you can't do it, the prices are going up higher. You need to block those people out of your mind, because a lot of us are not strong enough to say that's not true. Or even if we say that's not true, they already have planted a seed in my head or your head stating that it's not doable. Negativity is one of the things that is going to propel you backwards. It's going to propel you backwards, and it's going to keep you from going forward. It's actually not even going to keep you stable. It's going to actually push you backwards. Again, you just want to hear the positive things. Thank you, God, for blessing me with my home. Thank you, God, for blessing me with my car. Thank you, God, for keeping my family safe. Thank you, God, for the money that I have in my bank account that I am allowed to pay what I can pay. I know you got my back, so I'm not going to worry, and I'm going to move forward. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Keeping positive and staying away from that negative is the way to go. That's the only way you're going to keep on track and keep moving forward. Now, the last thing I want to speak about is going to be your energy. It's going to be the energizer to get your ship faster to where you want to be. And that is staying happy. The more joy you bring in your life, the more happiness you bring in your life, the faster your ship gets to where it needs to be. Don't make whatever it is you're doing a chore, something that you just don't want to do, because it's bringing up negative energy. We want to keep whatever it is that you're trying to do happy, joyful. So let's just say you want that house. Drive around and look at houses similar to what you want. Have fun. Imagine yourself walking out of that house. Have fun. Have fun doing whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life. If you want that car, go to the car dealers, get dressed up, act like you have $1 million, and go in there and look at the car that you want, even though you're not ready to buy it. You will be surprised how God works it out to get you that car. It happened to me. I'm telling you right now. If you don't believe me, go back to my Range Rover video and my Volvo video. Whatever it is that you desire in your life, if you stay happy and have joy while trying to accomplish it, God would find a way to bring that into your existence. This is the same way I got this house that I am in right now. I could not afford this house when I came here, but I'm in there, and I got there a year later. Whatever it is in life that you desire, you can have it. If you realize that everything comes from God within, realize whatever it is that you want, you must see it first. You must speak it into existence. You must be determined and take action, no matter what. If it looks like the odds are against you, you keep proceeding anyway. It's that determination that's going to get there. And you just never know how close you are to reaching your destination before you give up. Stay away from those negative people that are speaking negativity on what you are trying to create. Watch the news. Watch all of that has happened in 2020 and leave it behind. Know that you are protected and God is with you, and God is not going to put more on you than you can handle. Stay happy, people. Stay happy, knowing that as I stay happy and I stay joyful, I'm elevating my vibration. Again, in order for you to develop whatever it is that you're trying to create, you have to believe that you can have it. See yourself having it and know that the God inside of you have your back. If you believe and see yourself as having it, you are actually elevating your consciousness up to the level of having it. These are very important, people. Just know that whatever you want for 2021 is yours. And it's not only 2021, it's every year moving forward. Leave the past behind and let's create the life that we desire. This is Eyvette from My World of Metaphysics, always bringing you a law of attraction, metaphysical life coaching that changes your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. You can follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can receive one-on-one coaching from me. You can also go to store.myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can buy crystals and sage and oils and candles, anything you want on a metaphysical level. Right now I have on 2 bracelets, amethyst and pink quartz, along with moonstone and angelite. These are beautiful crystals that I have on my site that you can purchase today. Again, this is Eyvette. Namaste.